Hey guys, this is my 1995 Honda Accord LX. It's a 5-speed F22 B2, and for all of you that know Hondas, the B2 isn't exactly the best cylinder head, but it's what we got to work with. This is going to be the budget race car. I paid 500 bucks for it, so I'd say it's living up to its name so far. And I've been working on this car for a while, but I haven't made any videos over it, so we'll kind of do an overview before we start doing any kind of build series on it. I know I'm pretty deep already, but we got lots of plans. So the last time this was at the track, it ran a 15.76, and I've got the time slip, so I'll add that in. But it did not have these wheels and tires, and it was not as light as it was that time. I'm planning on going out tomorrow and hitting the track again, so we'll see what it does, and I'll make another video on another induction plan I've got for it. But let's start right here. We've got a set of 17x8s, which is huge for this thing, but we have no fender well lining, so it fits pretty good. No revving issues. This is a 245 4017, and yeah, I was kind of surprised. No issues at all with that. Full suspension travel, it's not lowered or anything. But stock wheels in the back, steels, I think they're 14s. One day I might do the donuts, but because they're a little lighter. But yes, I went there. It's got the speed holes, and there's no back bumper. It does have a legitimate purpose, so don't make fun of them. But it does help release the air that gets captured inside the bumper, especially since there's no actual bumper reinforcement behind it anymore. So this thing's gutted pretty hard. We've got the trunk cut out on the inside. I won't pull it out right now, but built these fancy aluminum handles, and it's pinned on. No hinges, no antenna, no anything. Of course I got this padding back here, but she's gutted out, that's for sure. No speakers, no audio, no door panels, no door skins. So this saved about 6 pounds per door, and I don't have money for Lexan, so I built these little aluminum brackets that bolt where the door goes, or where the original, what am I looking for? Regulator, that's what I was looking for. So factory glass, but they're held up. I did 3 doors, so I saved a good 18 pounds there roughly. All the wiring and everything's pulled out, cut. In the front, you got no dash. Got the fancy Jegs tack. It's the first car to ever get one of those. Figured it's a Honda, should get a 5-inch tack, why not? Got the $40 Summit bucket seats, and I put them on the factory sliders from the factory seats. I do a lot of cutting on them, but it worked. The only caveat is that spacer right there is not on the other side as much, so it does lean a little bit. It's almost not even noticeable, but my friend gave me this fancy little eBay steering wheel. Of course, the adapter didn't fit, so we had to make our own. And if you need to do the same, all I did was cut out the hub of the factory steering wheel and then welded a piece of pipe to it. And I made a flange and welded that on there. And the steering wheel bolts on. It went pretty smoothly. It's kind of hard to get it all straight. Left this door together since I wanted to be able to roll it down still, but I took the power window regulator out and put a manual regulator in. And I didn't have a handle, so yep, I made my own. Probably not the most efficient way, but it worked. And we'll go around to the other side and see a little better. But yes, that is the heater core. I mounted it up high on top of the support, the steering column, And I just got an on off switch over there, blows some heat at my noggin and keeps me a little bit warmer in the wintertime. It kind of works, although there's so little load on the engine now that it literally cools the motor off. So it may need a thermostat, but it may not, I don't know. So it's pretty much on the inside, knockoff Sparco deal with a button put on the top of it just in case one day I want to run nitrous on this thing. A couple of amenities still got one sun visor, you know, for me, because driver's the one that matters, right? So let's take a look at this. See if I can get it popped here. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Two-hand operation there. Doesn't have a cable, so you kind of got to grab it on one end and pull up on the latch. So pretty much unmodified. Got the little cheapy eBay cold air intake crap going on. Lawnmower battery. Yes, this is the little lawnmower battery. 230 cold crank amps. It does not care at all. Starts just fine. Doesn't have any accessories, so there's nothing really to draw it down. But now here is the piece. This is amazing. Me and my friend kind of designed this. He welded it up. I built the flange. But this is 1 3/4 primary tubes, stainless steel, out to 2.5 inch. Makes a little jog down out the fender. I used to have like a whole glass pack that went across here, but I didn't want the extra weight, so I popped it off. And right now, since we're in drag strip trim, it just has a open turnout right there. So it's a pretty good collector length. I think it's helping it. That's probably roughly 18-20 inches. I did build a little insert out of 2 exhaust reducers, drilled a bunch of holes in it, wrapped it in stainless steel. That actually works pretty well. Reduces the diameter down to roughly 1 3/4 on the inside, so about the same as the primaries. We removed the AC, removed the power steering, added a bypass. Timing belt cover is off because race car, and can't really see much down there, but we removed the balance shaft belt. A lot of guys will actually take it out of the motor. There's a kit to do that, but we don't want to pull this engine out yet because, you know, I'm lazy. This is asphalt driveway, it's not flat. I don't really want to deal with it right now. And this thing is a leaker. So if you want to go drag racing and you got a leaky butt motor, one way around that is to add a belly pan, some absorbent pads on it. That way you don't get any oil on the drag strip. And if your motor blows up, it'll catch all the pieces and people won't hate you. So that is a pretty good overview of everything that's gone on this thing. It did not have these wheels and tires the last time I was at the drag strip, so that will be a good test. We had a lot of wheel hop. I ended up adding 3M window weld to these motor mounts, 2 of them, because the kit I bought off Amazon didn't come with the right back tube. So not ideal, but it's pretty solid. Vibrates like hell now. But we added a little bit of extra wiring. It's got a little fuse box there, another one down there with a relay, so I can add some accessories for my own accessories, because I hate piggybacking off of factory fuses. I almost forgot the awesome stainless steel TIG wire cup holder, which works flawlessly. So that is pretty much the whole car. I don't think I missed anything. So in the next video, we're going to go over my plans for a ram air intake and see if we can make that happen. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. We'll hit you in the next one.